So you type a few words into an AI prompt, maybe something like a neon cyberpunk city at midnight, and boom, a few seconds later, you're staring at an ultra-realistic masterpiece. It honestly feels like magic, right? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain. We're going to break down exactly how this incredible tech actually works, step by step. Because that's the real question driving this explainer, isn't it? How does a simple sentence, just a handful of everyday words, transform into a professional-grade visual that looks like it was shot on a $10,000 camera setup? Now, this explainer is produced by Waqas Ahmed Shah. He's an educator and an AI agents and automation builder who designs systems for educators, traders, and startups right out of Karachi, Pakistan.
All right, let's dive into section 1, meet the diffusion model.
So what exactly is it? Basically, a diffusion model is an AI engine that's been fed massive data sets. Imagine showing a computer millions, maybe even billions of photos of cats or cars or office buildings. By processing all that data, the model deeply learns about shapes, categories, and lighting. But here's the kicker. It doesn't just memorize those pictures. It actually learns how to generate entirely new visuals by playing around with digital noise. Which brings us to section 2, the paradox, destroying to create. This is where it gets kind of wild. To build a beautiful image, the AI first has to learn how to completely destroy one. During what's called forward diffusion, the AI takes a perfectly crisp image and step-by-step pumps it full of digital static. It keeps going until that picture is just an unrecognizable, chaotic mess of pixels. But then we get reverse diffusion. This is where the magic happens. The AI meticulously cleans up that static, basically reversing the damage to reveal a stunning brand new image. So if you take just one thing away from this explainer, make it this. AI doesn't paint on a blank canvas. It doesn't just draw from scratch. It's actually more like a sculptor. It chips away and cleans up random noise until the exact shape you asked for is finally revealed. Moving on to section 3, turning words into pictures. Now, if you just let the AI clean up that noise without giving it any instructions at all, you get unconditional generation. It's basically going to spit out a totally random image. Fun, maybe, but not very useful for business. What we actually want is conditional generation. That's where your text prompt steps in. Your words act as strict guidelines, forcing the AI to sculpt the exact lighting, colors, and subject that you actually need. So let's put this all together into a pipeline. Step 1, you type in your text prompt. Step 2, large language models, think ChatGPT or Claude, grab those words and translate them into vectors. These are basically just numerical blueprints that the machine can actually read and understand. Step 3, those numbers are fed directly into the diffusion model to tightly guide that reverse denoising process we just talked about. And finally, step 4, boom, a flawless, brand new image emerges from the static.
All right, section 4, AI for business branding.
Look, we are officially way past the era of obvious, plastic-looking AI fakes. Today, professionals are using this exact workflow for top-tier corporate applications. You can design complete brand identities, craft high-res logos, generate hyper-realistic product photography, and even build entire digital brand mascots to dominate your social media channels. It's an absolute game-changer for marketing. And the craziest part? These models are evolving at breakneck speed. They get tangibly better every single month. We're rapidly approaching a point where there will be less than a 1% chance of the human eye being able to distinguish these AI-generated shots from actual real-world photography. The tech is just becoming that flawless. Which naturally leads us to section 5, the AI video challenge. So you might be thinking, if we can already generate perfect images, why is making AI videos so incredibly difficult? Well, it's because video isn't just one picture. It introduces this massive, compounding complexity of frame-by-frame consistency. The AI doesn't just have to make something look good. It has to calculate smooth physical motion, make sure a car doesn't randomly morph into a toaster halfway through the shot, and maintain a strict visual logic over time. It's a whole different beast. Mastering this AI black box really is a journey of endless curiosity. We've largely conquered the still image, but as we push forward into this wild new video frontier, it leaves us with one final, pretty massive question. Once AI can generate a completely flawless, moving reality from just a few lines of text, how will we ever trust what we see on a screen again? Keep exploring, keep questioning, and thanks for tuning into this explainer.